Yeah, I grew up in a small town and grew up playing all the sports. Both of my parents are family physicians. I always wanted to be a doctor like them and emulate them. Went to Bethel, and Bethel has this really new, great science building, and so it was like perfect. Like, they have a great pre-med program. I'll just hop right into the program. I can play golf and pursue medicine at the same time and kind of go from there. My junior year was really a big turning point in my life. It was a tale of 2 semesters, really. My fall semester, everything that I really put my identity in was going really well. School was going great. I was playing the best golf of my life and helped my team win conference. I had met this girl that I really liked, and we had started going out. But then a few months went by and spring semester started. Everything really kind of crashed and fell. That girl broke up with me. School was getting hard for the first time. My golf game was really in the toilet. So everything that I put my identity in was just crashing. The people around me made a huge difference in my life. I mean, from my golf coach to players on my team that had really loved me in a radical way that I had never been really loved before. People just had this joy about them and this peace. And they totally had something that I just didn't, and I wanted that. And I knew that the difference was they had a personal relationship with Jesus, and I didn't. I grew up in the church, but I didn't really have the personal relationship with Jesus. It more felt like an obligation, like I have to be here every Sunday. I started to pray for the first time and read the Bible and go to chapel, and it all kind of culminated in this moment where I was overwhelmed. Man, I should go meet with Nick, my golf coach, because he had always been that person for me to go to at these kinds of things. And so I went to that meeting, and I just laid it all out. I confessed what I had been struggling with for years. It had felt like somebody had just taken 2 45-pound plates off my shoulders, like this huge weight just lifted. And I just experienced so much grace and love in that moment through my coach, and I knew that was the love of Jesus. And so that was really like the moment for me where, I had been in the church for all these years, but I had never experienced Jesus like that before, and the grace and the mercy that he has for us. After that meeting with Coach, I kind of left there really encouraged. That summer was really just a wrestle in prayer with God of just, God, is this really where you want me? Do you really want me to continue pursuing medicine? Because it was a long journey ahead of me still. I had started studying again for the same MCAT test, and I was just like, I need to put an end to this. And I stopped studying for that and never looked back. And so golf season rolled around in the fall, and I started telling people about Jesus on the golf course, like every single week, every tournament. So I'm in the Master of Divinity program here at the seminary. In choosing the ministry path where my parents are treating people's physical health, in ministry you get to minister to people's spiritual health and still help people in a very similar way. Bethel has made a huge impact on my faith. Immediately stepping into community on campus has really been the biggest thing. Those relationships I had with my golf coach and my teammates, they had just loved me in a very radical and different way than I had ever experienced before. And that was true for the community throughout Bethel. I mean, people just truly care about each other and love each other. And that was a huge part of my journey, that I saw that people had this peace and this joy as they walked around. And I knew that they had a relationship with Jesus because of the way that they love me.